Many of you know this next couple. Kevin Meara is somebody who's been very special in many of our lives in terms of his sense of advocacy in the crisis. And now I'd like to call upon Kevin and Marianne Meara to deliver their marks as founders of City of Angels.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out to the Vigil. I would be remiss if I didn't thank Governor Christie for holding this second annual Vigil and for all that he's done for addiction and recovery. And I also would want to note that this is his last Vigil, as in January we'll have a new governor. And I want to wish Governor Christie the best of luck in everything he does, because he's never said no to us. 10 years ago, Marianne and I became members of a club we never asked to join when our son, Casey, 24, died of a heroin overdose. Your life changes forever. I would say to people, since that time, when City of Angels formed, that you know you made it when you think more about their life than their death. And we're not there yet. But last night, I feel I got a little closer. I watched an interview with Pastor Frank Pomeroy and his wife Sherry, and they asked her, how is she managing through this? Because her daughter, 14-year-old Annabelle, was shot and killed in the church, and they weren't there. And it was tormenting her. And she said, well, you know, a fellow parishioner told me this story. She watched her father be pulled from a pool in a drowning incident. And the young girl was traumatized by it as she saw her father grasping for air, turning blue, a scene no one should have to see. And after he came to, she told him what she saw. And he said, you know, that's funny. He said, what I saw was a bright light. I found comfort. There was no pain. And she said that has begun to heal her. And I think about all the parents that I've sat with. And now I think because of our faith, we can have that same comfort. That really, he felt no pain, that he was going to God. 3,325. 3,325, that number, beginning tonight up until Christmas Eve, will be the number of empty chairs at Christmas dinner tables, because we're losing 175 people a day to overdose. As I thank Governor Christie and Senator Vitale for what they do, I'm going to ask them to do more, because we know that if we do more, even if just one chair is full with a young man or young woman, we've made progress. And I have to talk to you about the tragedy, but really, this is about City of Angels and all the volunteers and the moms who help other people. This is about Vanessa and Keith, who are in recovery, who will be speaking to you tonight. Last year, I said that Pastor Wood had mentioned the word broken in a service. And I said to you all that I realized I'm broken, and many of us are broken, but I said we're not defeated. Because of Pastor Pomeroy and his wife and the little story that she told, I feel a little less broken And because of all you out here, I feel a little less broken. And because of Vanessa and Keith and City of Angels, I feel a little less broken. And we're not defeated. Thank you again, and have a blessed Christmas.